Clockwork City is an amazing place, but how does Sothersill keep it running? He needs a server room, of course, so I built him one. Hello, it's Izzy. This build was finished a while ago, but I did realize I'd never made a video about it. So I wanted to experiment with shapes. I wanted to put together a whole bunch of lines in walls and create some cool things. And I decided to turn it into, nominally, a server room for Sothersill to run Clockwork City. I am a server admin, so, you know, I felt I was on familiar ground here. So, this is the Observatory prior in Clockwork City, and I wanted to really experiment with shapes. Now, a lot of this was done with both a combination of the built-in tools, the precision adjustment tools with the Elder Scrolls Online housing meta, but I've also made frequent and repeated use of the essential housing add-on. Mainly what I did was I wanted to create a pillar structure and then be able to copy and paste that around to create these long corridors. So the essential sort of, I guess, starting point is this cross-section with a top and a bottom, and then we went from there. This has gone through several iterations. Initially this was a completely different build, but it eventually turned into this, and I am really fantastically pleased with how this worked. The neon fan lights are my favorite. One of my favorites? I think they're fabulous. So we have somewhat of a cathedral entrance here as we enter the server room. So we have, obviously, for any big server room, we need a lot of airflow, so we've got that, we've got that organized. And as you can see, some of these are not working right now, and they're being repaired by very helpful bots. So, control systems. This room needed to have something done to it, and it was not an afterthought, but it was the last thing I did, but I really like it, especially the swirl that I've managed to achieve up in the top here. I don't know how many limestone walls are in this build, but there is a lot. But let's come through to the actual control center. So we once again have a large sort of cathedral-like system, and then I built a ball. I built an entire giant, huge ball structure to hold this all, and it is, I mean, did I go overboard? I mean, maybe? But nonetheless, I'm extremely pleased how this came out. Each of these actually are centered within the large octagons that are created. It's really super cool. I love this one. Sorry, you can come into the control system here. I can just imagine Sothersill hanging out in here, just looking at running his systems, and come up and into the servers. We have more servers here. Once again, there's one that's broken. It happens. And you can actually even, I don't think you can actually sit down and control the system. And then you have this great view back down through the corridors, so you can see the whole thing. But this took me some considerable time to build, as I'm sure you would be aware. But it was, I think, maybe one of the most satisfying builds I've ever made. Just the act of getting everything lined up and the circles made and intersecting, and so taking these, you can see once again this structure, sort of this almost hexagonal structure, and then interlinking them all. It was extraordinarily satisfying for my brain, I have to say. This house is open to be looked at on the North American PC server, so do feel free to come and have a look and let me know what you think. But thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. I really do enjoy building houses in the Elder Scrolls Online. Is this a house? I mean, it's something. But it was absolutely fantastic fun to build. If you'd like to see me building these live, you can come find me over at twitch.tv/ICYIC, link in the corner, where I am often building online, and this whole process happened on stream, and you get to see the final results here. You can also find me in the various social places. Check the description for all of those things. It was very nice to see you. Do subscribe here on YouTube if you haven't. I appreciate that, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.